Welcome back to the Mad Hatter channel, where everything is not how it seems. Today, we're back with the Mini. If you don't know, if you look past in previous videos, this is a 1.8 K series turbo Mini. Today, we're going to have a look at the engine. Okay, as you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that's 15 8mm bolts we've got to take off and get rid of this rocker cover. So let's get started. Now you might have seen I've already loosened these off, so it makes my life a little bit easier. Now I've left spark plugs in, so if I do drop a bolt, it won't go down the spark plug hole and lost forever. You may also notice while I'm doing this that I've put tissue in the intake manifold. That is to stop any debris falling down while we take parts off. Two more to go. So hopefully I should be able to pick this up, and there you go. Now the underside of this doesn't look too bad, so should be okay. Put this to one side. And we see the gasket. The gasket's got top. It's also got an arrow to show the bottom side. And there we have it. You can now see one set of cams and the other set of cams. So let's have a look at how we take the head bolts out and the cam cover. Okay, what we've got to do now is we've got to loosen this 15mm nut and this 15mm nut to allow us to move the alternator inwards to get the belt off. So loosen that one off. Loosen that one off. Give it a tap. Now the belt is loose, and you should be able to pull it straight off. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 8mm bolts to get out, and then we can take this cover off. So, loosen that one, loosen that one, loosen that one, loosen that one, and loosen that one. let's see what the state of the cam belt is like. Last bolts. This crank pulley is bolted on by a 20mm bolt. As I just found out, these can be good to get off, or they can be not so good to get off. So I've just undone this one. So we should be able to undo this. There you go, one big bolt, looks good. And then the pulley should pull with a bit of a wiggle. Should pull off. So, let's try this again. Take the centre bolt out. Give it a wiggle. Not sure that pulley's meant to come out with this. To remove this cover, there's 1, 2, and there's a bolt just here, 3. Once you take them off, this casing should come off. Now I can see the cam belt has been rubbing here and here. So my guess is new cam belt kit, new tensioner, new water pump. Might as well do it while we're at it. See where we are from there. So I thought I'd just show you that and then you got this piece here, and they've just snapped. So obviously the belt's been rubbing so much that it's just snapped it. Oh well, new casing as well then. We've removed the engine mount and the cover that's set behind these. That's the cam pulleys. Now it's time to get the tensioner out, water pump, and go from there. The water pump is 8mm bolts again. I've got one there, one at the back here, one up here, last one I believe is at the top. Just whiz these out. That one. Now you don't have to take the water pump out, but I am, because I think while I've got it in bits, it's beneficial to replace it. Right, I've got one more big bolt that sits here. Let's have a look, see what size it is. My guess is it's 13mm. And I was correct. Ratchet. And There we go. And then one water pump out. Now you can see this hasn't been changed for a while. It's all got shit inside the water pump. We will be replacing that one then. So we know where all the bolts are. To take the cam belt tensioner off, there's one bolt in the centre. That is a 10mm. So it should be able to. Now we've got rid of all the stuff on the side of the engine that I wanted to get rid of. It's time to get to the bit I actually wanted, and that was removing the head. Now, to remove the head, you need to remove 10 bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And to do that, you need an E12, like that. Now, before you take any head bolts out, have a look at where the cams sit and see if any of the cams are in the way of the bolts. Because once the bolts have been taken out, you don't want to remove the cams at all. So just double check that. So let's get started. We'll ratchet. Make sure I'm going the right way. So I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now they're all cracked off, I can go along and remove all the bolts. One. Now, what I'm going to do is put these bolts down in the same order that they come out. So when I put the engine back together, I know which bolt goes where. Okay, now we've removed all of the bolts, it's time to pull the head off. So we'll give it a little bit of a wiggle and then it should lift off, just like that. So now we've removed the head. I've noticed there's some oil here, and the head gasket itself, where it is, it's failed. So we need a new head gasket. That's fine. The head itself, let's tip it up for you. All looks good. So just needs a good clean and everything will be all sound. The same as this. I'll give this a really good clean and then it'll be time to fit the new head gasket. So join me again when we will fit the new head gasket to the engine and go from there.